Yo, 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 it's Mark and Mark's Tarot. And I'm going to start doing picker cards on weekends for the weekend general energy, all right? So this is for today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a picker card, 1, 2, or 3, all right? This is general energy. Whatever card you pick, whatever pile you pick, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't, all right? I do go live almost every night or during the day. Turn on your notifications if you want to check me out. All right, let's get to it for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What can you expect? All right. And for the bonus message, I'm using my deck, Mark and Mark's Tarot Deck Part 2. All right. All right. Okay, we're good to go. Power number 1, card number 1. This weekend, you could be negotiating with business, having the strength to work extra hours this weekend for some of you. For those of you who are not working, this is still working from home, or just taking part in negotiations with other people, or just thinking about business stuff, getting more knowledge, trying to find more information about a job or about your work or about someone else's situation that you need to deal with at work. Try to ignore people that are uncertain and are babbling and just saying any random shit to you. Don't take anybody's advice if you're uncertain about their advice, because it could cause quarrels or arguments around you. And if this person starts to argue with you, could be at work, couldn't just be in general. Just have wisdom and say, you know what, I know better. I'm not going to deal with it. Also, card number 1, don't waste any money this weekend. Try not to deal with anybody who's greedy or not understanding. You might have like a lot of things, but you're still not happy. And that could be like the end of the weekend on Sunday. You might be like, damn it, I did all this crap. I worked, I spent money, I did this, I did that. And I'm still not happy because I didn't get everything I possibly wanted to get done. So that could be for you, card number 1, all right? And your bonus message here is don't believe everything you hear. And this goes back to the arguments and the greed and the message that I gave you earlier in this card number 1. All right. So at work or just in your daily life this weekend, there could be some disputes and arguments. Don't believe everything you hear. Okay. All right. For those of you who pick card number 2, this also is to do with work or being in high demand. You might have to work long this weekend. I'm getting a lot of work energy here. So a lot of you might be working longer hours this weekend or working in general. You know, this might be your turn to work this weekend, or you might be working on your home, working on your life, or working with somebody because you're in high demand, or you're just really good at what you do. And people could be demanding for your abilities. For those of you who are like artists or like tradesmen, or you work with your hands, people could be ordering things from you this weekend. Okay. You're going to gain from this. You're going to benefit from this. It's temporary. It's the weekend. So there's going to be some improvements with your finances or your work load. And somebody might even ask you for a favor. It's up to you to give them money or not, or just give them a loan or do something for them or make something for them out of the blue, especially if you're into arts and crafts and things that do with business. All right. Also, what I get here for you, card number 2, is some of you might be beginning a romance with someone, or if not, if it isn't a romance, it's a friendship. You're starting to get deep feelings for someone. You're having the freedom of emotion. You're testing these people's sincerity, testing someone's sincerity to see if they really are about that life. Otherwise, those of you who are looking for somebody, you can meet somebody. Those of you who are single, you're looking at yourself saying, who can I trust? Who can't I trust? You want to begin a romance, but it should be you should deal with your friends first, and then the romance will eventually come. All right, card number 2. Also, when you see this person or meet this person or whoever you're dealing with this weekend, just know that someone's intentions may not be as real as you think. So this weekend, you might be dealing with somebody who is kind of fishy or is not, certain about what they want or certain about what they're doing. And you might be like, look, I'm not dealing with this person this weekend. Not today. All right. And finally, card number 3, try not to dispute with anyone, especially women. Those of you women out there who have women friends, don't make the mistake of dealing with a conceited woman that you're dealing with, because you'll just end up in dispute or like some type of argument with this person. It'll give you anxiety or make you feel impatient, and you might say or do something you might regret in the long run. So try not to take too much action on that, especially if it's to do with money or a loss of money or some investment that you made that made you feel kind of unstable economically, or any investments you make. Try not to do that this weekend. You might see somebody that you made an investment with this weekend or hear from them, and they might apologize for things going south. And you might be kind of, having anxiety and being uneasy and say, what the hell did you be thinking? What were you doing? So there is some, try not to make any impulsive mistakes, or, have simplicity, and try not to dispute with anybody, especially a woman. For those of you who have women friends, you might be disputing with them or arguing with them or talking to them about somebody who's arguing with somebody else. Could be family members. You could be arguing with your siblings, your sister, your mom, someone who you deal with as a female. Also, card number 3, you could be traveling this weekend. You could be driving a lot or just traveling on a short-term trip. For those of you who are traveling, there might be some turmoil, or you might have to put in some major effort to go on this journey, or making a really rushing into decision, or making a decision that influences conflict, or just kind of looking at things and saying, I should have went on this trip. I shouldn't go on this trip. I don't know if I should go on this little short weekend hop. I don't know what's going to be. If you put any effort this weekend to make a long journey somewhere, or to drive a certain distance to get to something, it'll benefit you. In some ways, in other ways, it might not. So be careful where you travel. There could be some adversity or trouble in your travels. Maybe you're going to have car troubles. It is still the retrograde. So maybe you might be traveling and get a flat tire. I know some of you might say, Mark, don't say that, damn it. But you can call me. I'll fix it for you. All right. And your bonus message, card number 3, is your angels and ancestors are protecting you. Just ask them for help. So on your journey, that's pretty much saying on your journey, or on your drive, or on your plane ride, if you are traveling. And if you're not traveling, you might be just going to the store or some, outlet or whatever, or going to someone's house. Just ask your angels and guides and your ancestors, hey, look, please protect me on my travels. Make sure I don't get a flat tire. Hopefully I don't run out of gas, or, hopefully my car doesn't act crazy, or my bike, or whatever, or the plane. Just ask for, some protection and guidance on your travels. All right. I'm going to do actually a collective message with my deck, and I'll just pull 3 cards for everyone who's watching. If none of those piles resonated, then I'll do a collective message for everybody watching. All right. This is for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All righty here. Well, this is my favorite card. And this is what I've been doing a lot lately. And silence is better than bullshit. So for those of you who are, seeing someone or listening to someone talk shit, just be silent, let them talk to the wall, and everything will be fine. This might be on social media, so take a social media break this weekend and ignore ignorance and ignore this person talking shit. Just be silent. Don't talk back. Don't like it. Don't comment on it. And just be normal and just don't worry about what they say. All right. Another card I have here for the collective is don't be a hoe. Just act normal. It's less drama. So if you're trying to get back at somebody, there's a lot of conflict in these piles. And some of you in the collective might be like, I'm going to go act like a hoe this weekend because so-and-so isn't text me, so-and-so hasn't called me. I'm sick and tired of this person leading me on, blah, 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 blah. And finally, your message here for everyone in the collective is there's two sides to every story, so be honest. All right, so don't go out there acting like a hoe and then, something bad happens. All right? Anyway, love you guys, and that's your message for this weekend. I'm going to try and do it every weekend, depending on how things are. I will be live tonight at some point in time. And love you guys. Take care. Mwah.